What's up everybody, Johnny Bo here, back again with another video. This time I'm comparing Multiversus to Super Smash Bros. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. I've been streaming Multiversus a heck of a lot over on twitch.tv/JohnnyBo. I've been making TikToks and shorts about it, and I even started the Multiversus Podcast, which you should be able to find on any of the podcast platforms of your choice. But let's get into this. Now, on one of my videos, I called Multiversus a Smash-like, and people did not like that. I did not mean anything derogatory about it. I just think that Super Smash Bros. Inspired the platform fighter genre, kind of like how Dark Souls inspired a whole genre of Souls-like. And it's hard not to compare these platform fighters to Super Smash Bros. When they come out. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have a few things that I want to talk about. Let's go. First up, I want to talk about the character roster. Now, it's hard to compare the Super Smash Bros. Character roster to Multiversus character roster because there are so many more characters on Super Smash Bros. Than Multiversus, because Multiversus just came out a few weeks ago in beta, so there's only like 17 characters. We know they're getting at least 30 total characters, so there will be more characters. So at the time of this recording, the beta has only been out for like 3 weeks. I know they're going to be adding new content, I know they're going to be adding new characters, but I'm just going to look at the diversity of the characters and the different play types and compare them that way. Now, Super Smash Bros. Has like the pinnacle of character rosters for a fighting game. There's so much diversity, there's so many characters from different franchises and different, developers and publishers that it's just a perfect roster. There's so many different play types. It's phenomenal. Most of the characters do not come from a fighting game, so the movesets that they have created for a lot of these characters are extremely charming, and that is where Super Smash Bros. Really shines, is how charming their character roster is and how charming their play styles are and how great they implemented these non-fighting characters into a fighting game that is just super fun to play, and it just works really well. And I think where they really shine, the best characters are the ones that we have never seen fight in any games. Like, I'm thinking about Isabelle, I'm thinking about Villager, I'm thinking about Duck Hunt Dog, Wii Fit Trainer. Like, these characters that we have never seen actually fight in a fighting game, but they have created a moveset that works and fits really well and can be very competitive. It's genius. It's a genius roster, and I don't think any game will ever top this roster unless a new Smash Bros. Comes out where they just have all the characters plus like 20 or 30 more. It's going to be very hard to top this roster. But I think Multiversus, even with the small amount of characters that it has right now, which is 17, it does offer a lot of variety. It offers a lot of diversity in the types of characters, and I think it does hit some of those notes that Super Smash Bros. Hits with its roster. It has the classic superhero fighters that we have seen fight before, like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, but then it also embraces some of these memes for the characters that they own, like Shaggy, who does the Super Saiyan, or the Ultra Instinct, that has Velma that just has a ridiculous moveset. She calls the cops on people, and it has Tom and Jerry. One of my most popular Multiversus videos is a Tom and Jerry clip where I say, I think it's very clever that they actually don't fight the opponent, but they are fighting with each other, and any damage done to the opponent is collateral damage. I just think that's extremely clever, and I can't wait to see where they go from here with the roster. We already know that Rick and Morty are coming, which will be more unconventional characters. I've seen some leaks. I know some characters that will be coming. But it's going to be fantastic. When this is all said and done, when there's a ton of different characters out, I think this roster will probably be the second best platform fighter roster out there. And I think it's going to work really well. It's a fantastic roster so far. LeBron James is a fighter, and that's hilarious to me. Now let's talk about the gameplay. The meat and potatoes, why people play these games. Super Smash Bros. Has had 20 plus years to perfect the platform fighter genre, and they've done it. It feels amazing to play Super Smash Bros. I know online feels a little bit weird at times, but if there is no lag and you're just playing offline, the hit. There's great hit detection. The special attacks look good. They look like they hit. There's weight behind the punches, and it just feels good to play. And that is where these other platform fighters seem to struggle. It has like an uncanny valley effect where, it looks like the real thing, but it just feels a little off, and Multiversus is no exception. I've had instances where I thought I hit an opponent, but I went right through, it didn't do any damage. There's instances where I thought I didn't hit an opponent because they looked a little bit further away than me, but it did register a hit. So the hit detection, the hitboxes, and everything, they just feel slightly off. I'm not saying it's bad in any way. It's just kind of hard. It's a little hard to get used to, especially if you come from a game like Super Smash Bros. Where everything like that is very polished and very clean and it feels right. They have mentioned that they are looking into the hit detection and making sure that it all looks and feels right. So I'm hoping down the line that they fix some of this. But right now, it feels okay. Just not as good as Super Smash Bros. It's just a little off. So what Super Smash Bros. Does so well is they have features and modes that are catered towards a more casual audience, but there's also a lot of features and modes that are catered towards a competitive audience, so each can enjoy the game the way they want to. You could have, 8-player Smash, you could have items on, you could have dynamic stages, you could play story mode, you could play classic mode, and all these features that allow a casual player to enjoy the game and have fun. But then you could also turn all those off. You could play on the legal stages, you could play by competitive rules and do the competitive side of Super Smash Bros. And I think it's perfect. There's not many games out there that can do it this way. There are a ton of things in Smash. I mean, I know Super Smash Bros. Has a ton of content. It might have too much content, honestly. It might have too much content. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it might have too much content. But it does cater towards casual players and competitive players at the same time. And I think that's where Multiversus really needs to focus their efforts. Right now, there's only 3 modes. There's 1v1, 2v2, free-for-all, and there's a bot mode as well. But there's no story mode. There's no mini-games. You can't put items on. There's no dynamic stages to make it more fun for a casual player. Right now, it's all sweats. If you play online, it's all sweats. I'm hoping with a new ranked mode that maybe the ranked splits it from ranked and the unranked is more casual. I hope they're adding an arcade mode. I'm hoping that's a more casual experience. And then I hope down the line they add things like a story mode. Like, they have they have just a ridiculous cast of characters that I would love to see in some sort of story mode. And I think it would work really well. They could add mini games down the line, kind of like Home Run Derby or Target Smash, and they could add a classic mode where you run through these fights with like a particular character. I know I'm just saying to rip off Super Smash Bros., but they probably have other ideas that they could come up with that would really cater towards a casual audience, because what you don't want to happen is this game to die because the player base dwindled so much. It only has competitive players, and you could see that happening in a lot of games. It happened with Fortnite, but what they did with Fortnite is they added modes like creative, and they also most recently added a no build mode, which brought a lot of people back that thought that the building in Fortnite got too sweaty. So I think games like this, a free-to-play game that is on all platforms that has a ton of eyes on it, needs to have modes that cater to both casual and competitive. And Super Smash Bros. Has a roadmap that does it for platform fighters, so I'm hoping they take a page out of their book. Just if it's not broke, don't fix it. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you got this far, I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Check out the Multiversus Podcast. I'm really excited about this new podcast. I think it's going to be big. I think Multiversus is going to be here to stay. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all next time.